I was somebody who would always carry everybody, right? Like always carrying everybody in my heart. And somebody was feeling pain and suffering, I was feeling their pain and suffering. So the screen technique was one that they gave me early on.
Tell me about the screen and how you work with that.
So the screen was a strategy or technique that was given to me years ago when everything first came into my awake time. And the I was somebody who would always carry everybody, right? Like always carrying everybody in my heart. And somebody was feeling pain and suffering, I was feeling their pain and suffering. So the screen technique was one that they gave me early on, which is basically visualizing a bubble of white light all the way around us. Okay, that is divine protection. And that bubble of white light is like the screen on the window. So the screen on the window, beautiful day, we open the window, the air comes in, the air goes out, we don't want the bugs, there's the screen. So the screen in front of that heart chakra or all the way around us, which is that bubble of white light and love, means our love can go out to the world. Love is the highest vibration. The love of the world can come into us. Thousands can be loving on you, and it's never weighted because love is light. But everybody's journey stays on the outside of that screen. So we can come to that screen just like we can look through the screen on the window. We forget the screen is there, but it is, right? We can come to that screen with just as much love and compassion and now strength, but we're then not taking on the journey of somebody else. And so it's really the way, and the way that I view it, the purpose for us to be in this earth school is for our souls to learn the lessons it needs for the advancement. And so the way that they've shown this to me is that if I am taking off from somebody else what it is that they're navigating through, and I try to, like, say, energetically lighten their load, I'm actually dishonoring their journey because they might now not get the lesson that they need from going through that experience, which means down the road the universe delivers the lesson again, and this time it's harder. And so what I want to do is to energetically give them the fullness of the lesson. I'm going to hold their hand and I'm going to walk with them, but I'm not going to push them, pull them, or wear them. And so this was massive for me as an elementary teacher in my earlier years, because I was so engaged in feeling the feels of everybody and everything. And so once they gave me this strategy of the screen, it was so powerful to recognize, okay, who am I carrying? Get them on the outside of that screen. Who am I carrying? Get them out here. Who am I carrying? Get them out here, right? On the outside of that screen. Over time, things then naturally land on that screen. And there's some additional information around this screen that people who do the energy workshop that we're doing will also get, is really powerful and reinforces it. But that screen to me has been life-changing, and it's really been life-changing to everyone who has worked with me in that space. So many people, I can't count, have commented and said everything that they've learned from me, that's been the most transformative, because now we're no longer carrying the weight of everybody's journey. The love of everybody is in our heart, and there can be thousands loving on us, but we're no longer putting up a wall because we're overwhelmed all the time with everyone else's energy, or wide open and being attacked by everybody else's energy. Now there's that healthy screen.
I can confirm, Laurie, that this is a challenge for many, many, many people who are drawn to the various offerings that we have. It sounds true. So many questions are always coming in, but it's this person's energy and that person's energy, and I'm this vampiric this and that. And anyway, so I'm very grateful that you're teaching this practice of the screen in detail as part of our subtle body immersion training program. Come visit us at go.soundstrue.com/subtle-energy to learn more. Thank you, friends.